I heard that quote that you said now. I've heard that later, that if you want to you want to make $1 million, start a religion, right?
Right. Another thing Hubbard said is that religion was an implant on the whole track. Of course, that's referring to programming in our millions of years of lives, allegedly,
Yeah.
that was
Trillions.
designed to
Claire,
control
trillions.
people. Yeah, right. Whatever.
They just keep
Zeros.
adding zeros just to make it make sense. Like, it
Yeah, I
is a
know. I always
quadrillion.
tell people you can't insert too much logic. You just have to go for the big picture.
Quadrillions. Did you ever look at the Dianetic
Of
lifetime
course.
page? Because you were a
Yeah, of
class
course.
5 auditor too, right? You were
Yes. Class 4. I was class 4, but
class 4. Okay.
whatever. I've studied 10 when I testified as an expert witness in the Danny Masterson trial, I calculated how many hours of Scientology I'd studied, and it was far in excess of 10,000. So therefore,
10,000 hours. You're a master at it. Isn't that it takes 10,000 hours to be a master at
yeah,
something?
so it takes equal amount of time to
Ooh,
recover from all that, especially for me, I was born into it. So,
that's unbelievable. And your
yeah,
work that you've done, your advocacy and exposing is so needed. It's so good because of
thank
course
you.
when I came out, I saw all your interviews and the writings, and if it wasn't for you guys, like I might have not stayed out, because there was this time where I'm out, but it's very recent and I'm still vulnerable, and I'm still part of me. The programming is like, well, wait, those are your friends. It was good. Man, you've invested so much. And don't you
Right.
want this to be real? So there's this real two minds to it where you're flip flopping. And the only thing I can imagine is it's like Stockholm syndrome too, where people miss their kidnapper, they miss their abuser. You almost, because you're like, well, wait, it doesn't make sense that you were a victim of a cult. So
Right.
I was consuming all your content, your interviews, and many other ex-Scientologists, and I just kept going, they can't all be wrong about this.
Right. No, absolutely. I've heard a psychologist also compare it to the sunk cost trap. You've poured so
Mm.
much of your life and money and emotions and friendships and relationships
Yeah.
into an organization, and it really does take, on an individual level, waking up and really facing the facts, at least from my perspective.
Yeah.